Welcome to Keat Archive. This is the part 2 of rule number 20. It states that do not commit to anyone, stay above the fray. Those who get involved in everything happening around them are fools. Do not let people drag you in their unnecessary fights and quarrels, because if they do that, you will lose all your powers, and you don't have to lose your power just because they are fighting. Just stand back and watch. Once they are done fighting, they will be exhausted and they will be needing someone who can judge the fight or who can decide the winner. If you are that person, and you have to be that person, because if you will be that person, you will have a lot of power that you cannot think of. Because you can assume that there are two parties who are fighting to take each other's head and each other's life, but all comes down to you, your decision. So think of it, that how much power do you really have? And if you can do that, you can control your emotions and your tendency to get to take sides of a person as soon as the fight starts. Do not take sides, okay? And if you can do that nicely, you will win. You will win and you will have a lot of power. And that happened in 15th century, in the early 15th century, during wars, when France was leading to rule the Milan. There was a city named Mantuas, and that city was very small, and France will eventually take it over in, because it was in the way which was leading the France army to the Milan. So it was very obvious that Mantuas is going to fall. But Isabella was the leader of Mantuas. Eventually, she was the wife of leader, but the leader was actually not used to be in the kingdom all the time. He was not available mostly times. So Isabella was appointed as the queen, and she was really the queen. So she used to take decisions, and she was the most prettiest girl of that time, and she was very clever also, and she used her clever ideas to take benefit in all the fights that were happening all around them. She didn't take France side or Milan side. What did she do? She impressed King of France, Louis 16 or Louis 12 was leading at that time. So she impressed him by gifts and other things, and she she also held Milan. She never took one person's side or one party's side. She always took both parties' side, and by that she was always surviving. Like there were a lot of kingdoms which fall, but Mantuas was the only one which was standing from the beginning to the end. Why? Because of the leader. And who was